HIMcrypto. Shit. The shit BTC is dumping like crazy, guys. So guys, today is 5th June 2025, and actually what we're seeing is that we earlier today I managed to have all this open position. Let me see, yeah. Yesterday we had a long position, but today basically having a short position. Actually we had it since morning, but market, we don't know what's the value in the market. And once we look at the charts, but before, this is the position we had. This is the position we shared. It was a short position because it was seriously, it was a pure trajectory that Bitcoin is going to dump today, as we expect news. Basically this news that is highlighted here, actually it's a non-farm payroll. The actual is not yet reached, but the forecast is something like 130. And then there is also an employment rate here link at around 830. That's in USA. Now, why did we project the market to come up to down here? Because right now when you look at BTC, it has dumped almost 3 to 4%. It was around 4,000 and it has dumped up to 100,000 and then $377 around here. But you see here, BTC came and hit our stop loss. BTC came here and hit our stop loss, guys. Seriously, it hit us seriously bad. But because we always follow rules when we are trading, we don't just open trades anyhow. What we revenge trade, or we don't take that loss or cover up that loss of 1%. If capital, you have this 1%, it was probably around it was at 1055. That's our stop loss. Our stop loss was at 100,000, 5,000. So it came and hit us here. It came and hit us here. So after hitting us, because the market doesn't know you, what it's going to do, it's going to come and then it beats you here. And the moment it beats you, you have to accept. You don't have to revenge. You look at this margin, guys. You look at here. market came, it was a fake breakout. Actually, it just came to break out of this trend line, and it trapped up some. This market is very fun. It trapped off some people who are going to go long. It hit them all the way here because it had to pick liquidity. Remember, guys, when you go to the liquidity, like liquidity tools, like find out that the liquidity, yesterday we checked it when it was at around 103, but right now it has dipped more. So right now what we're seeing is that after picking some liquidity here, it just dumped back up to here. Let me see if we can. Let's try to use a fixed range volume profile all the way from here to look for. So exactly, our entry was at this level because we anticipated the market to come like in this kind of direction. Yes, the market was anticipated to dump in that direction. As we saw it, we were 100% right, but we are here to do what we are supposed to do, just to manage risk. Since the market was having a bias, it hit up here. Remember, here was maintained yesterday. Since the structure was maintained, there was a break of structure at around here. Let me use this horizontally, if you can see it here. This was a clear break of structure, but a clear break of structure, you look at the price action of the candle. You look at these candles here. If you look at these candles here, the candles here, they represent an evening star, which was another type of price action basically, because we need a lot of more than 2 confirmations, actually 2-3 confirmations. Once we look at this kind of momentum, it was a bullish momentum, but it was not to give us a kind of affirmation that the market is so bullish. Remember, guys, right now it's only the big players who are pumping the Bitcoin, but right now we found that it just broke above slightly, and then it found some kind of weakness. Once we look at this type of candle, let me try to zoom it out clearly. So that is very visible. Let me hide out the text. Once we look at this type of price action, the market came from this bullish bias. Why was it a bias? Because we used a least square moving average. Once you look at the least square moving average here, it's 25th close. It is so lenient. The moment price action closes, we always know that the momentum changes. So it came back. It regressed something almost like 80 to 70%, and then again it closed here. It came to but once it broke structure, it did not maintain this. It wasn't maintained. What we saw was like some kind of a bias. Why? Because this candle had no momentum. If you're gonna analyze price action basically on volume and order flow, you'll find that this candle has a lot of sellers, but the sellers have been swallowed by buyers. The buyers are too much. The next candle was kind of a bullish hammer, but it never performed. Why? Because this candle was kind of forming